Greetings, exiles, and this is the final part of my melee journey. As always, I start with a motivational intro. My favorite strongboxes. I love them. And what do we have here? Nameless scam. A cheater? No way. That's not me. Wow, it doesn't matter. It's obviously a cheat. Good thing it wasn't two mirrors. Otherwise, there would have been a riot in the comments. I've earned some currency and now I can buy some new items. A second cluster. One for me and one for my friend. Enlighten level 3. Now I can activate another aura. More damage is always a good thing. Ancestral Vision. In the last video, I didn't want to buy this unique jewel, but unfortunately the price has not become much lower, and I really need it for this build to get ailments immunity. A new jewel. With mana leech, life and some damage modifiers. And a Watcher's Eye. Pretty good. I would also like to talk about some of the items you may have seen in the Po Ninja builds. These are the armor and gloves that will increase your DPS by almost 2 times. But in my build I won't use them, because with them our defense gets much worse. We can't get 100% chance to suppress spell damage and we can't get ailment immunity. And that's very bad. In this build, I try to keep the balance between defense and damage, and I don't put all the resources into nice DPS numbers. But if you are a 6 portals gamer, then maybe you should buy these items. I think that's enough. Let's play the game. Let's run some T17 maps. With my current gear, I have no problem with T17 maps. We have enough damage and defense, but we need to play a bit more carefully. Although to tell you the truth, I'm not a big fan of T17 content. Because buying T17 maps and then rolling them is a real hell for me. No comments. Skill issue. Strongboxes are very profitable in T17 maps, but you already know this, because at the moment it is one of the best strategies. So if you are interested in maximizing your profit per hour, this is the best content for you. By the way, all my atlases and information about what scarabs I use can be found in the description for this video. But I'm back to my favorite T16 maps with strongboxes. Very chill content for me. What is this Tink? T0 unique item. But unfortunately it's trash. But I think I can find a use for it. A lot of dust. I also tried Harbinger's farm. And although I was able to find some good tinks, but I can't recommend this strategy. It's pretty slow and not fun. I do have some ancient orbs left though. Maybe they'll give me some fun. Nope. Not today. Speaking of which, at the moment of making this video, the prices for Harbinger Scarabs have become quite high and the profit will not be very big. Although the prices for the best scarabs in this league are quite expensive, and all because they are formed on the basis of T17 maps. And if you are a beginner or casual player who just moved to T16 maps and want to try some strategy to earn money, you will not have many options. I also wanted to try some strategy with the ritual, but decided to drop that idea and leave it for my next journey. But enough ranting. Let's just buy some more upgrades. Ralakesh boots. Now I need the best belt in the game for the best build in the game. Wow. That's a little out of my budget. Okay, then another good belt. I can afford this one, but it's a bit useless for this build, sadly. This is what I need. And the price is reasonable. Mega ring. I love the new market. Nice. And a new amulet. I was thinking of buying a fractured base and doing some crafting, but unfortunately the prices for suitable bases are quite expensive and it's a bit easier to find an already crafted amulet. With all these new items, I have effectively doubled my damage. Let's test the build now. Back to the maps. Wow, nice amulet with a good roll. And that's an easy 7 divine orbs to my piggy bank. Not a bad loot. Cool. And another 8 divine orbs. Also, let's not forget about the league mechanics. It's really good. Not a mirror, but good too. And some pretty expensive purchases as well. New flasks. Progenesis is a very cool flask that greatly improves our survivability. And a big sword. With this new sword, my damage increased from 10 million to 14. So divine orbs are not wasted. There was almost no crafting in this series of videos. Sorry about that, but unfortunately the prices for good fractured bases are very expensive, and in most cases you can easily find on the trade site the items you need for quite the reasonable price. And by this you will save time and most importantly your nerves. But don't worry, there will be plenty of crafting in the SSF journey. Before I get back to the maps, let's take a look at the POB. My current DPS is 14 million. Well, if you activate flasks and some checkboxes, it goes up to 30 million. Those are pretty solid numbers. Our defense is also quite good. And those are of course the numbers without flasks and guard skill. With flasks and guard skill you will almost never die in maps. Except that juiced T17 maps with bad mods can give you a little trouble. And a quick test. And with Delirium. Let's try more difficult content. And some Uber bosses. Not much of a challenge. The main thing is don't be a lazy cat like me and dodge some abilities. And once again. Pretty good DPS. Few portals and Uber Shaper is defeated. No good loot. Loot from Uber bosses is so sad. And some silly statistics. At this point my next upgrades are Maximum Frenzy Charges Ring, the Mage Blood, and some GG gear. Approximately this will cost over 1,000 Divine Orbs, and earning that amount of currency is definitely not something I will be doing, especially considering that the current build suits me 100% and it fully fulfills all its tasks. So, my journey has come to an end, and it's been really fun. The new league is pretty interesting and I'm looking forward to starting a new fresh journey. But for now, I'll be saying goodbye. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes and subscription. Bye everyone, and see you in the new videos.